JP Heath here from the Church of Sweden, and I'm privileged today to be sitting with Aisha Usman from Nigeria. Aisha is a member of the INERELA ambassadors, and we're going to share a little bit today about the need for comprehensive sexuality education. Aisha, can you tell us basically what the age of sexual debut in much of Nigeria is?
I believe it's 11, 12 years old.
And do you have comprehensive sexuality education available in Nigeria?
As far as I know, we don't have it because I particularly hadn't that education before I was married out.
You have a very personal story about the cost of no sexuality understanding and education. Do you want to share that with us?
Yes, of course, because I will carry the scar of that all my life. I was part of those that were given this, what we call female circumcision, that is female genital mutilation. And this has led me to marriage and divorces, and at the end, I even married somebody that was living with HIV and AIDS. Living with HIV, and that was how I contacted HIV.
How old were you when you were married to for the first time?
About 14 years old.
14 years old.
Yes.
And was this a marriage of your choice?
Not at all. Not at all. I was just told it's either I bring a husband or I'll be giving out to somebody else. So I just looked around and I brought somebody.
So Aisha, in INERELA, the need for sexuality education is understood as one of the ways of helping our young people reduce their own risk of HIV infection by giving them information that helps them to make informed decisions for themselves. We also believe in INERELA that sex is a good and positive gift from God. How do you see sexuality education, comprehensive sexuality education, as aiding in HIV prevention in Nigeria?
Very good. Thank you very much, JP. If I had that comprehensive sexual education at the initial stage, maybe I would have been able to protect myself from even getting infected with HIV then. And I would have even been able to delay my sexual defeats. But without that, and I don't have it, my parents don't, if they had it, they wouldn't have circumcised me in the first place. So I believe it's a very bold step if we can inculcate it in our families, so that parents and guardians should be the custodian, should be held responsible for giving their children comprehensive sexual education before anybody else outside.
We understand that the provision of comprehensive sexuality education leads to a delay of sexual debut. We have this as evidence from studies across the world, and today we want to make sure that every child has access to the information that allows them to make informed decisions about their own sexual health.